Today's video feature is, should you first try to settle your workers' compensation case on your own, and if you're not satisfied, then try to hire a lawyer? The answer is no, you should not, but here's why. Now, if you have a relatively minor injury, you may not need a lawyer at all, and I've done a number of videos on that very topic. And if you have some questions, you can either look at my videos or even call me directly, and I'll be happy to give you some guidance behind the scenes. But for those with a serious injury, and I define serious injuries by broken bones, need for surgery, certainly anything that is going to result in permanent impairment is something that you do need to have an experienced workers' compensation lawyer on your side. The lawyers that represent insurance companies typically only handle those types of cases. The bar does not allow them to be called specialists, but they focus exclusively on workers' compensation defense. And in a serious case, you need someone on your side with comparable experience and ability, and certainly someone who is willing to go all the way to a hearing if necessary, and willing to put in the time and energy and money that is required to prosecute a serious injury case. Now, a lot of folks hear that, well, I can try to negotiate on my own, and if I'm not happy, then I'll hire a lawyer later. That simply doesn't work. First, an insurance adjuster is going to negotiate with you differently if you're unrepresented than if she is dealing with an experienced workers' compensation lawyer. And just because you're not satisfied, even if you do get a lawyer to take your case, they're not going to suddenly double the offer just because you've hired a lawyer, no matter how good that lawyer reputation is. Secondly, by the time you get to the settlement stage, everything has already occurred, and there's so many things that come up during treatment and during the course of the case that I need to be involved in so that I can navigate you through difficult situations. So we don't want to end up at the end of the case where everything that could have been prevented has already happened and cannot be changed. And also, you do not want to try to negotiate on your own under any circumstances in a serious accident case. So my best advice for you is, if you have a serious case, do your research, consider the experience and qualifications of the workers' comp lawyer that you're considering, and then hire them after you speak with them, and make sure that you have a good personality fit, a good rapport with that person, because that person is going to be giving you a lot of very serious advice and things that you're going to need to do. And if you don't have trust and confidence in that lawyer, you may not be inclined to follow that advice. Hope it helps.